In this video, I'm going to show you how to do 2-point perspective. So, halfway down our page, we want 2 vanishing points. So mark these out, they should be pretty much level. So these are vanishing points. What I'm then going to do is anywhere on the page is put a vertical line. And then I'm going to join these up. Now these lines I'm about to do are called construction lines. They are meant to be rubbed out after, so do them lightly at this point. Okay, so I'm going to go up to my left hand vanishing point and my right hand. It must go to the center of that point. Okay, so now we're going to put 2 more vertical lines in. You can put them anywhere, okay? They can be absolutely anywhere, but they must be within these sort of triangles that you've already created. So as I do more and more of this, it will make more sense. Okay, so this here is going to be the end of my shape. This is going to be the side. What's missing at the moment is the top of the shape. So what I now have to do, once I've got 3 vertical lines, I then have to join the one that is on the right hand side, this one. That one has to join up with the left hand vanishing point. So at this point they go to the opposite vanishing point. So that means my left hand one here needs to go to the right hand vanishing point. And there you go. Okay, you have your 2-point perspective 3D shape there. So at that point, you can rub out your construction lines. Okay, so let's do other ones. Let's do one that's actually above the 2 vanishing points. Let's do a slightly different shape. So I've done my 1 vertical line that now goes to the vanishing points. Okay, so this time I'm going to do a much bigger shape. Okay, so I put my 2 other verticals in, and now I need to go to the opposites. So the left hand one needs to go to the right hand. There we go, we've got our shape and we're looking to the bottom of that. Whereas that one we're looking down. Okay, so the placement of your shape determines on what part of that shape we are actually seeing. So here you see a shape which is pretty much level with the vanishing point. So what I can't really do is I can't really see the bottom of it and I can't see the top of it. Okay, that's how it would look in reality if you held something out at eye level. So with one like that, that's it. You don't have to do the opposites. Okay, so I've now drawn a range of shapes in different positions, different sizes. So now we need to do some rendering. So the first thing I want you to do is what we call thick and thin lines. So the way it's often described is if we had a little spider, okay, if he was to walk over here, okay, onto that surface, we would still be able to see him. Therefore, this must be a thin line. If he was to go over this side, I can still see him. Therefore, this line should be a thin line. If he was to go in that direction and go underneath, I will not be able to see him anymore. Therefore, it must be a thick line. So you can use a fine liner, or I just press heavier with my pencil. So it tends to be the outside lines will be the thick ones, okay? So if he was to go, if he was over here now, if he was to go this way, we can still see him, so that's a thin line. If he was to go this way, or that way, we would not be able to see the spider anymore. So those have to be thick lines. So my outside lines. So it's quite simple. With basic shapes like this, it's quite simple. It's going to be the outside lines. But if you've got more complex shapes, maybe like if it was a 3D sort of E shape, the letter E, then it becomes slightly more complex. So you're going to leave those ones as thin lines, keep those as thick. So I need to apply the same principle to all of these. So now I've added my thick and thin lines based on the spider rule. Let's now do some shading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off on the edge here, and this is the darker part. Okay. Now to help you, if you put a ruler here, you don't have to worry about going over the line. And then, as we keep going, I'm just going to press lighter and lighter. Okay, and there we have our finished piece of work. Obviously I haven't done them all, but you will do. Good luck.